Immediate chaos erupts, feathers fly as the workers try to wrangle the foul intruders. Aha! I see what you did there. Foul and foul. Are we done? Oh, thank God. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Epic Tavern, back in the mulligan, ready to open the doors for another day, but I notice we are running a little low on the old mead and scorpion shots. Wouldn't kill us to order a little bit more of that. Give me a couple of meads and... where's my scorpion shots? Yeah, give me a scorpion shot too. Give me 3 meads. Everybody loves mead. It's a tavern. It's kind of our thing here. Let's crack open the doors. We're kind of hoping Titania might show up today. We'll see if she does. Now, we sent the gang out to give her a very nice painting of something after she graduated from somewhere, and we haven't seen her yet. Is this you? No, that's Beyonce. Again, happy for the star power, but I'm not really a huge fan. I will, however, give new patron ? Whatever it is you want, which is some chicken wings. There you go. Anyone else want some? Of course you do. You're all sitting right next to him. Why wouldn't you want chicken wings? And Virgil will have some more. Catris, you did so well last time, but you didn't like the chicken wings. Oh, well. Anyone want to have a chat? Durgram, yeah, what do you want to say? You wanted to talk to me about what? My only escaped Mark Bearfang was due to that barbarian Grunson. Yeah, you know you work with him, right? Like, basically every night you guys go out together. Got in the way and mucked everything up. I wonder if this is going to form some sort of conflict. I mean, they do actually work together. Flimflam, I see you over there, but somebody else has a quest, and that's way more interesting. Cut out the middle humanoid. Hey, one rather drunken patron slides up. Why don't you cut out the middleman and just make your own brew? That is a good idea. That's not a bad idea at all. You're entirely correct about the statement that that's not a bad idea. It can't be that hard. Farmers do it all the time. Let's send someone out to a redsmith. What is a redsmith? Is that some sort of beer brewer? Is that a real word? Comments, let me know. Is that a real word for someone who brews ale or something? I've never heard that word before in my life, and I was an English major. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely look. It's a little difficult. We're good at around 20 or less. 24 might be a little bit tough for us, but it will unlock that brewery. We'll have a think about that. Okay, odd job. What did you want over here? You want some stale bread. Absolutely. Can certainly help you out with that. And some to Brayson, some to Grunson. Oh, that was it. Okay, well, that didn't work out so well. Who else wants to have a chat? Oh, all sorts of people do. Yeah, Beyonce, I know, you want to get hired. We're kind of waiting for Tatiana, if I'm honest about things. And I am. The leather workers are all chattering about what? Patchwork. Inside the scroll case from Ignatius, oh yeah, we just met him, is an eye patch in the following note: Moreland Wrong-Eye is on-shore leave at the Blissful Bugbear Bathhouse, which is very, very fun to say. I might say that a few more times today. He removes his patch in the steam room. There you can exchange it undetected. Return the eye patch to me. So that's the second part of this quest that we kind of failed, but yet are still kind of moving forward on. I don't know quite how it works. Murgle, what's up? What, are you going to tell me more of the weeks-long story you've been telling me? I spent 20 years with Shiloh learning how to control my abilities before he sent me out in the world to make my mark. Okie dokie. What do you want, patron ? Some mead? Can do. Well, a couple of more drink chains later, and some folks want to be welcome. Brom. What's your deal? Brom Snowflare. Is that something you want to go around bragging about, man? You flay snow. We mostly call that shoveling in my neck of the world, but if you're really, really, really proud of your snow shoveling abilities, who am I to stop you? What are you into? You're actually quite social. We struggle with that occasionally. You got some mind skill. Not much else going on, though. You're terrible at combat. I'll keep you in the back of my head, Brom, and your snow shovel, but I'd love to have the social, but you don't bring a lot else to the table. Virgil, what's your deal? You are quite good at combat, exceptionally good at combat, really. And we just got that other guy who's good at combat, whose name escapes me for the moment, but he's very good too. If we had a fighty mission, you two would be really good together. And that's about it. You have some survival skill. No survival skill, nothing in social. Alright, again, I'm gonna keep you in the back of my mind. We'll have a think about you guys. Well, I've got Flimflam pretty hammered over here, but Flimflam wants to chat anyway. What about some thieves are drawn in by the challenge and the thrill of the hunt, but it was never about that to me. I was just trying to keep myself and my friends alive. Thanks for sharing, Zigzag. And I think we are done. We're going to have to figure out what we're going to do tonight, and are we going to send 2 teams out again like we did the last time? Yeah, we got a lot going on these days. Not a small amount of quests we could be cleaning up. I'd like to clean up the ones that will add things to the mulligan. Rub-a-Dub Pub, Better Brewery Module, and Sore for Sight Eyes. That one sounds so fun. It really does, the eye patch one. How tricky is that? Yeah, it's not tricky. It's basically a mind quest. Now, Murgle is super good at that. Okay, I think with Murgle on board, go away. With Murgle on board, we might be able to deal with this. And actually, Oddjob's not bad either in the old mine department here. Who else is, you know what, Durgrim. You're not the dumbest barbarian in the world. Let's put that in there. And who else can come along for the ride, basically? It's either going to be Grunson or Bartholomew. Bartholomew is kind of the new guy. Let's bring you in here. We have only an okay chance of success, but we're going to go forth anyway and see what we can do. I didn't set up another quest with the other team. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We've got basically the best guys we've got here, so the other team would be a little lackluster. I'm basically saying that to justify the fact that I forgot to do it. And before we even get there, we're fighting with ourselves. Murgle and Zigzag argue about politics. Thanks, guys. And also, it's a social. We don't have our social folks on now, do we? No. All right, well, good job, Bartholomew, there with the success. Oh, a heroic from Durgrim. We still need you guys to bring it on home, but well done, Durgrim. Okay, we've got this. Oddjob took us over the line there. It's all fine. The two agree to disagree and continue on. Now, are we going to get over to here without any other interruptions? That's Moreland Wrong Eye, all right, whispers Flimflam at the bathhouse. Moreland and his crew head into the steam room, creating the opening the adventurers were waiting for. All right, let's see if we can nail this, guys. Now, Murgle, you're the man here. You bring this home. We've basically got a lock on this. Thank you, Murgle. Well done. Oddjob, what's your deal? Yeah, okay. We're fine, guys. Durgrim, whatever you want to bring to the table. Darn, Durgrim, bringing it in there. All right, well done. Bartholomew, not so much. In fact, a disaster which made everyone else's result 5 poorer, but we've still got it. Now, watch out for that, Bartholomew. We could afford it this time, but that doesn't mean you can keep being a disaster. I can find some other people to hire around here. Zigzag follows Moreland into the steam room, substitute eye patch discreetly cupped in his hand. Yeah, like Oddjob here can be discreet. Moreland removes his patch and sets it on the bench. During a heated bit of conversation, the thief makes the swap unseen and exits the bathhouse. But a brief interruption before we get home. While passing an abbey, the heroes notice its windows glow orange with flame. It's under attack, and it's survival, which is not our strongest suit here. Can we just trust that the nuns can take care of this themselves? They're very, very practical folk, I'm led to believe. They'll probably figure it out. All right, Bartholomew, no disasters this time. Thank you, Bartholomew. I appreciate it. Durgrim, okay, well done. We got this. We're going to save the nuns. Despite my best efforts, we're going to save the nuns. Murgle fails, but it doesn't really matter. The party rushes in only to find that the attackers have departed. Oh, it was an arson attack on the nuns. Well, that's no good. They spend a couple of hours putting out the flames and tending to the injured monks. Oh, it was monks. Sorry, I didn't actually check. I heard abbey. I assumed nuns, but it's monks. There we go. Before being sent away with a heartfelt blessing. Are we actually getting blessed? Yeah, we are. We're all gaining the blessed trait. I should probably figure out what that does one of these days. As the heroes approach the mulligan, they see a group of hoodlums harassing rat kebab vendor Quan Dooley. I'm weary from the road and not in the mood, kids, Murgle snarls, flames dancing from her fingertips. The punks scatter and the heroes receive a free snack for their troubles. Well, that was nice. We've got some extra rat. Yay! Well, everyone did very, very well out of that. People are inspired, people are blessed, all sorts of things are happening. Excellent. Good job, team. Wish I'd remembered to send out the other team. We could have doubled our production value here. The mead and the scorpion shots turned up. Anything else we're running low on? It wouldn't actually kill us to have something of all of our food stocks. Those are getting a little lower than I would like, and some barbecued rat. Thank you very much. Okay, crack open the doors. Oh, we've got a level up, and it's Bartholomew, our disaster. Got a level up. Alrighty, what have you got? What are you good at again? Remind me. You are actually probably pretty good at survival. You aren't terrible. Actually, you're not terrible in general. I keep making fun of you, Bartholomew, and that's not fair. You're not terrible at all. You're actually fairly good in the grand scheme of things. I am going to share it out a little bit here. Let's just put a few points into a little bit of everything and one more into endurance there. Oh, I've got one left. Okay, have one in just melee. I like the sound of that. Okay, now what? New patron. Are you Titania? No, you're Jacqueline. You have a nice hat. It goes well with your hair. But your name isn't Titania, and that's kind of the person I was looking for. You can have some beer, that's fine. And then everyone else wants some, and you'd like some more, except you kind of didn't, did you? Anyone want to have a chat? Gawk. Right, yeah, you came in last night. Or the night before. Anyway, what do you want to talk to me about? This joint is still a work in progress, but it's a whole lot better than some of the places I've hung my hat. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. We're working on some quests to get some new stuff. I don't really have any open spots for you right now, but it might be better in the future. It might not. Who knows? Durgrim, have some sparkling fairy water. It's made from real fairies. Oh, Grunson wants to have a chat, too. It'd be nice if we wrapped this story up, Grunson. I've been talking to you since day one. 12 years since anyone declared the Razor Gauntlet. With the reward growing every season, it went unclaimed. And I see, yeah, somebody's got a quest down here. Jacqueline, what have you got for me? A sorry sight, having made the eye patch. Oh, it's the continuation of this quest. Good. Swamp undetected. All that's left is to return to Ignatius in Artist Alley. Okay, how difficult can that possibly be? It's basically walking down the street, which means we'll probably all get killed, but it's basically walking down the street and returning the thing to him. I bet there's going to be some kind of twist to that story. I just don't feel we get away with the eye patch swap, and then there are no repercussions for this ever. Oh, sorry, Durgrim, I missed that you had a level up. Well, good, I'm very pleased to hear that. You could use a little bit more in combat. If we're all honest about things, your mind skill is good. It is very good. I'm going to give you a little bit more into that and then one in melee weapons. It'd be nice if everyone could do a bit of fighting when the occasion called. Jacqueline, you would like to be welcomed. Welcome to the Mulligan. You would like some rat. I have some rat for you. And no surprise, Durgrim also wants to have a bit of a chat with me. Grunson apparently had some grudge with Bearfang. Again, you work with him. Like, nightly. And was determined to get the kill himself. He bungled a perfectly planned hit by popping up at the wrong moment. Who does that? Well, apparently Grunson does that. That's what we just had a story about, sir. You are what? Thulagas Pale Gem. Well, Gesundheit. Not so much in the combat, not so much in the social. Good on the mind, not so much in survival. Yeah, I don't know if I see me hiring you unless I have literally nothing better to do with a roster slot. Jacqueline, what's your deal? You want to be hired? Remind me again, some melee, a teeny tiny bit of social, and some mind. Not today, Jacqueline, not today. Well, no sign I can see of Titania anywhere 2 days in a row. I assume she's showing up at some point. Let's close the doors on the Mulligan and see what we're going to do with our time today. Now, can I actually remember to send 2 teams out. I'm gonna send a good team out to finish, well, I assume, finish this eye patch quest. This is gonna be largely social. Not our strongest suit at all. So, Catrus, you're definitely gonna have to come along. And you're about the best we've got. Flim Flam, you're in there for whatever worth you'll be, but you're in there. That's about it, really. All right, Grunson and Murgle, you're in. I'm going to definitely accept that. Now, team number 2. Do we have any combat-y ones? No. No, nothing on combat, because we could definitely work with that. What about, well, what could we do? Let's start to... No, not social. That's a terrible idea. That's an absolutely terrible idea. Let's go for a mind one. How about... Ooh, Krantz Chicken Run. Chicken Run. There we go. We're doing Chicken Run, kids. We're doing Chicken Run. Now, I've only got the 3 of you. Is this going to pay out with mind? Actually, maybe. Durgrim's really good, and Bartholomew ain't no slouch. Bengar brings literally nothing in terms of mind to the table. He has, in fact, no mind. But you're coming along anyway. I don't think we're going to do this. I don't think we've got this one, but we'll give it a shot. We'll keep sending the B team out until something happens. And we're sending them out first. Oh, super, super. Yeah, don't lead with your B game, really. Okay, Bengar grabs his cudgel, because all we seem to arm ourselves with are cudgels around here. Murgle, I'm looking in your direction. Warning of incoming goblins. Bartholomew asks, how do you know they're hostile? They're charging right at us and they look hungry. However, this is combat, and we've got Bengar. All Bengar can do is fight, but he's really good at it. Yeah, I think we're fine with the goblins. You guys didn't even need to show up for this one. You could have just taken the night off. We'll get to the mind thing, but in terms of melee combat, we got Bengar, and that's pretty good. Now what? And here's where it's all going to fall apart. Okay, Cranston hands the heroes a crate containing 3 chickens with name tags reading 1, 2, and 4. Release this in Valridge Town Hall. They'll drive themselves crazy trying to find chicken number 3. No doubt they will. Okay, all right, Bengar. I'm not even counting on that 1 point that you failed even that. Even that. Okay, thank you. Bartholomew brought it on home with an excellent thank you. I appreciate that. Durgrim, didn't really need that fail. Not cool. I'm gonna need all of you to be pulling together on this one. While Durgrim occupies the town clerk with pointless zoning questions, Bengar sets the chickens loose in the hallway. Immediate chaos erupts, feathers fly as the workers try to wrangle the foul intruders. Aha! I see what you did there. Foul and foul. Are we done? Oh, thank God. I don't think the team can take another... Oh, Lord. Aha! It's combat. Oh, Bengar! A figure with black eyes wearing the Mage College's student robe stumbles towards the party, sword in hand. Bengar, can you just deal with this nonsense, please? Thank you. Thank you. Didn't need the heroic. You're just showing off there, Bengar. But, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Okay. Oh, and a heroic from Bartholomew. Bartholomew, I probably will try my best to maybe not make fun of you in the future. You're actually bringing a lot more to the table than I anticipated. Durgrim, what do you got? Nothing at all. Okay. Do you think he's possessed, Durgrim asks? And then there's a whole bunch of letters. I'll take that as a yes. Beating the student until the possessing spirit leaves the body. Okay, that's one way of de-escalating the situation, Durgrim. Sure. So nothing really explosive coming out of that except we just completed the quest. Some XP and some rep. No stuff, no items, nothing along those lines. The guys gained a little XP. Just sort of a in and out kind of quest. Alright, let's get on with what I consider to be the more interesting of the two, trying to return this eye patch to Ignatius. There's got to be a catch. There's got to be some sort of consequence for doing this. Party finds a book half buried in the muck. Its pages are somehow unstained. Okay. Why does this matter to me? Grunson, what do you got? Alright, we're gonna be fine. Zigzag, Zigzag's failing miserably. Catrus, what do you got? Nothing, but that's fine. We've got it anyway. The adventurers are able to read the ancient text and discover it's a tome of perpetual cleanliness. Unfortunately, the spell doesn't work on anything besides the tome. Do I get anything about that? Just a little XP. Alright. carry on, folks. Carry on. There's got to be something that's not going to go right here. Hearing the telltale sounds of a fistfight breaking out, the party goes to investigate. Alrighty. Well, what do we got? Murgle? Not so much. Grunson? Good effort. I appreciate the effort. This is not really our strong suit here, is it? Oh, thank you, Catrus. We really needed that. Excellent. Okay, break it up, pals. Murgle wades through the crowd, pushing people apart. They disperse without further incident. Okay, speaking of further incident, are we going to get all the way there? Quest objective. Yes, we are. Disappointing, Ignatius says. This is the Seafarer's eye patch. I was seeking a much older relic. You actually did the pirate a favor, as the eye patch you exchanged it for was a more powerful item. Well, whose fault is this, Ignatius? We were hired to do a job, we did the job. The fact that it's not the job you thought it was going to be, this is not on us, is all I'm saying. This is not on us, but somehow we've got to, I guess, talk our way out of this nonsense, and it ain't happening for Murgle. Oh, boys. Boys and girls. Catrus, you need to slam this one. You need to slam this so far out of the park they never find the ball. Yeah, that's the complete opposite of that, Catrus. Thanks. I really appreciate your effort there. The Seafarer's eye patch is yours as payment, Ignatius says, grabbing Grunson's arm just in time to prevent his elbow from connecting with an ivory elephant sculpture. Like most artifacts I collect, its benefits come at a price. Now run along before you break anything. Okay, so we got a thing. And apparently on the way back, the same fistfight we broke up before is now happening again. Alright, can we break it up again? Just let the people fight it out. So we can't be this town's police force. That's not what we're hired for. Thank you, Catrus. That vaguely makes up for the last thing. I wonder what we would have got if we did succeed in that. Would we have got a better item or a different item or something along those lines? Yeah, we break up the same fight, and then can we make it back to the mulligan? No, we cannot. Oh dear, this one's combat. Yeah, see, combat dude is on the other team. That's the thing. Deep in the woods, the party's sole remaining torch flickers and dies. In the darkness, the glowing eyes of a nether wolf are revealed. Yeah, okay, good effort, Murgle. You probably brought out the cudgel instead of setting fire to somebody. There we go. Grunson. Well done, sir. And Zigzag. And Catrus, you can do what you want. Actually, you got the magic bow. Yeah, you that is a success. All right. Catrus can deal with some combat with the magic bow. Heroes form a tight circle and wait for the mutant canine to strike. It leaps, but Catrus is too fast, dispatching the creature with her siren's sting. Indeed. Well, we allegedly got the Seafarer's eye patch. I don't see it down here in the loot, and I don't see it up here in the quest report. I'll have to have a check tomorrow morning and see if it's in our item stash somewhere. I was looking through the equipment. I didn't realize Bartholomew showed up with a couple of decent items here. I never even checked you, man. Sledgehammer of Force. What's tougher than a person with a sledgehammer? A person with a sledgehammer that makes them tougher. Yup, okay, I didn't even know you had this. And a blood-spattered bandana. War songs +2 and partying +1. Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is. Not what I was looking for. But just for argument's sake, if I wanted to change this out, do we have some sort of eye patch? No, we have that Rapikin pouch. I'm not really sure why we have that. I don't know. It doesn't seem to do anything at all. But no, we don't seem to have an eye patch. That's odd. I mean, it specifically said, I'm giving you this eye patch, but alright, whatever. Zigzag, you've got a level up. Well done, sir. Wow, you're terrible at some things. You're just not... I love you. I've never been able to pronounce your name, but I love you like a brother. You're actually not really that good. I will keep your mind skills going up, because you're awfully good at that, and you're one of our best. And I will give you, you know what, we really need some extra social kicking around. I'm going to put that last one into survival, because that's also not our strongest suit. Actually, I've got still one more to go. Put it into social. Yeah, no more social, the better. A lot of these quests are social, and that's not our... we can handle it, but it's only going to get more difficult from here. A couple of drink chains later, and some folks have popped up with some quests here. Shugruk, what would you like to tell me? Sitting negotiations. Merchant orders another drink, slurring her complaints. Stupid rock troll sitting on the road like that. It's a mountain pass. I can't get through if he doesn't move. How am I supposed to deliver my goods? I assume we're going to go and have to shift him a little bit. And Braum, the snow shoveler of legend. What would you like to tell me about Muck Attack? I swear I'm not crazy. Others have seen him too. Giant globs climbing up out of the swamp and liquefying everything they touch. One turned my poor Martha into mush. I'll never find a better horse. And this one is actually combat. Bengar and Catris. I might have some jobs for you. Specifically one job, and you'd like to be welcomed. Well, welcome. Still no sign of Tatiana, right? I mean, I've gone through everyone here, and I know all of them. I know all of these people. I've been introduced to them. I've welcomed them. No sign of her. I wonder if there's a follow-up quest that I haven't quite figured out to get her to come here. Yeah, it's just not a day at the Mulligan unless I put a few people on the floor with some drink chains. I can see if I can send Catris down too. Yep, there's another one. 3 down. That's got to be a record for the Mulligan to date. I'm sure I can improve upon that in the future. Okay, got all those guys served. Got one more thing that I can do. No new quests popping up. You guys just want to get hired. Not really looking to hire anyone right now. Still kind of waiting on Titania. If she doesn't show up reasonably soon, I'll have to make a hiring choice. I mean, I do have an open slot. I've got an open slot. I could hire somebody to flesh out the second team. But I'm really kind of waiting on Titania. She's not in here, right? I mean, she's just not here. Okay, she's just not here. I'm going to see if we can do something with this making our own beer shenanigans here. Now, that's social, which means we're going to have to... Well, we're definitely going to have to take Oddjob. That goes without saying. And Durgram. I'd like to not take Catris, because I'd like to put her and Bengar on that combat-y quest. So let's get... Wait, did I just... I think I just put the wrong people in. I was looking at mind, not social. Yeah, okay, back to Oddjob. I do want to take Catris on this, but I don't. Because I'd like Catris to come in on the combat-y one. But I might have to take her anyway. I've just got to. She's the only one who has a semi-decent social skill. And who else is coming that isn't Bengar? Alright, yeah, these bottom 3, they're like best buddies. They're always going out together. Alright, I'll take Murgle, I guess, and Grunson, I guess. Okay, accept that now. Muck Attack. Oh, Bengar, come on in. Come on in. And actually, Bartholomew, you're no slouch either, are you? You got your special sledgehammer. Durgram, not much of a fighter, more of a thinker, but you're coming along anyway, if anything, just to get the XP. I kind of wonder if I should just send Bengar out on this alone. Well, we're gonna get interrupted though with the survival-y one. Sky looks unfamiliar. Isn't the sun supposed to rise from the east? I mean, ostensibly, yes, if you're into that sort of thing. Yeah, we're gonna tank this. Oh, so close. Bartholomew, you kind of let me down on that one. They can't have, the sky doesn't change, no one responds, and a chill settles over the party. Oh dear. Well, that's no good at all. We kind of need to get to this place here. Oh, not social. Wrong side of a rioting mob and there's nowhere to hide. Bengar, just smash your way through, man. Just smash your way through. There's no chance in hell we're going to do this. No, not even a tiny itsy bitsy chance. The rioters aren't fooled and pelt Durgram and Bengar with cobblestones. Yeah, we're taking like real damage here, team. Like super real damage. Bengar, just do the thing, would you? The adventurers, waterskins low, happen upon a stream, think it's safe to drink. No, probably not. Probably not. But we're going to fail miserably at this. If we make it to the combat, Bengar is going to be great. But until then, we're just going to fail everything. Chances a drink and spends the rest of the day with agonizing stomach pains. Bartholomew is now hungover. Well, super Bartholomew. Well done. Group of acrobats climb the statue of Merrick Ravenger at the center of town, balance on the statue, folding themselves into odd shapes. The heroes watch for several minutes mesmerized before continuing on their way. Okay, thanks. Sure, acrobats, they exist. Here we go. All right, Bengar. Oh, it's ranged combat. Whoops. A volley of arrows peppers the ground in front of the party. 3 elves peering from the tree line demand payment. Bengar, can you just deal with this nonsense? Thank you, Bengar. Thank you. Bartholomew. Wow. Bartholomew, I was really turning you into my favorite. I was going to give you, a shortened name like Bart, or Barty, or, I don't know, Hornhead Hat Guy. But you're failing me, man. You're failing me. This is not cool. What do you got, Durgrim? Durgrim brings it in. Okay. Durgrim, not one to relent to demands like this, cracks his cudgel, again with the cudgel, at the speaker. She staggers back, suddenly regretting the choice to attack the group. The elves retreat in haste. Can we please get to the thing? There we go. Okay. Party smells the monsters before they can see them. Creatures reek strongly of excrement and sickly sweet syrup. Oh, kind of like an IHOP then. Do I detect a hint of lavender? Bengar asks. Everyone jumps into action. Bengar, just bring this on home. Thank you, Bengar. Thank you. If it hadn't been for everything else on the way, I would have just sent you out alone. Bartholomew. Barty McHornhat. No? Really? Nothing from you? Okay. Durgrim. Alright, well, Durgrim's contributing. The heroes hack and slash at the monsters until they reduce to puddles of swamp bile. The villagers rush excitedly out of their houses, avoiding the Muck Remnants. Muck Remnants sounds like an awesome heavy metal band. While winding through a market, Bengar catches a glimpse of red hair. Saying little for the rest of the day, he turns over memories of a lost love. Bengar, I didn't take you for the sensitive type. Is that why you went all warlike? Were you rejected by unrequited love? Oh, this is an overnight gig. Okay, well, you kids come home when you can. We've got to move on to the A-team over here. Oh, good. My combat-y guy is somewhere else, and we've got combat. The party stops to explore an abandoned sanitarium, or at least they thought it was empty until a trio of drooling psychopaths, another great metal band name, charge from the shadows. Catrus, this is pretty much going to be all on you. I ain't going to lie. Ooh, Murgle. Did you actually set fire to someone finally? It's totally your thing. Yeah, Catrus brings it on home. Zigzag, not so much here. Actually, you got it. You got that 1 point in there, which is basically the equivalent of waiting until everyone else is done and all of our enemies have been defeated and then going over and kicking them in the side. The heroes defeat the lunatics, punishing them for the heinous crime of living in an abandoned building. Terrible, terrible people. Just terrible. Okay, where are we going, by the way? A lanky dwarf sits outside the Copper Beard, bending a scrap of copper into an ornate bead. He looks up at the party. What can I do for you? I actually don't know. Do I talk to you about getting beer? I mean, that I can make myself? In my own establishment? Well done there, Catrus. Nice. Oh, Oddjob. A heroic from Oddjob. Were you sad about me saying you were kicking people while they were down? You were probably sad about that. Grunson smiles at the artistry of the work. We came to see if you could make us a copper brewing vat. Oh, that's what we're here for. The dwarf mutters incoherently for a few minutes in response, which they assume means yes. It probably does. Is that it? We just going home? That was it? Oh, ranged combat. Oh, Catrus, I have a job for you. Oh, it's the group of elves again. These elves are very fussy. They're everywhere. They're just rodents in this town. I think Catrus can probably... Catrus? Catrus, really? Catrus? I gave you the magic bow, Catrus. Zigzag, what do you got? Okay, well done. You know what, Zigzag? You really contributed. I may stop calling you Flimflam. I'll probably keep calling you Oddjob, though. Oh, apparently we just get a brewery for that. I thought it was going to be a long quest chain to assemble all the pieces. We're going to get the copper pot from this guy and probably go somewhere else. That may still happen, but it looks like the reward is in fact unlocking the brewery. And not only that, we are up a level. Oh, excellent. We've got yet another roster slot. Well, now I can look at hiring someone. So long as I keep an open spot for Titania whenever she may or may not show up, I'm pretty okay with that. But now I can actually flesh out 2 teams of 4. Okay, good. Excellent. Excellent. Mulligan is in good shape. Nothing's in need of repair. Oh, I really, really need some scorpion shots, though. Holy moly, do I need scorpion shots. Those things just kill it in the Mulligan. Everything else is broadly pretty good. That is probably an excellent place to call it on Epic Tavern for today. We will pick up some more of this again next time. Do please continue to let me know what you're thinking of Epic Tavern in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Bugs are inherently stupid, and they get in places and they can't get out. You know what places they get in? Things that are wide open that don't have screens over them. It's a piece of mesh. We figured this out like 100 years ago. What is wrong with the British, the Irish? I'm just going to keep shooting Hildegard until she goes away, which is my response to most nuns, really. So now, the pit of death is carbon dioxide, polluted oxygen, polluted water, and urine. I've just made it just a little bit worse for everyone down here.